So I caught myself comparing the growth of my wife's channel and or our channel, not this one, our channel, to people who have a bigger audience, who have not done it maybe as long as us, and who have more numbers and subscribers and all of that. So I had to come to a conclusion and realize that maybe these people are paying the price that I'm not willing to pay, or that we're not willing to pay. And that's not a slight, that's not a diss towards them. I think, and I know what God is pushing us into or pulling us into is sharing family, faith from a lens that does not expose our children, expose others, and it uplifts people. It also calls them into an action that calls them closer to God. Our goal is not to make clickbait content. Our goal is not to make content that we feel bad about after we finish recording. And honestly, our goal is really to touch the people whose heart we're supposed to touch. Now, how did the comparison monster creep in? Because I do the editing and stuff like that, so I'm always like, maybe I could have made the editing better, the audio better. No, I've shot my own podcast. I have about 460 episodes, and I can edit it good. I can have the quality of the audio good. When it comes to me and my wife, it's like I get fought 10 times harder with the audio, with the camera stuff. Like everything gets fought 10 times harder. So I know there's something behind that that's good. So the comparison monster usually creeps in when I'm looking at the analytics to study how we're doing and the growth and all that stuff, because that's important too. And I've decided to just allow God to grow the channel as we do what we do. As the scripture in Proverbs, it says, commit your ways to the Lord, and your thoughts should be established. That verse in the Hebrew talks about roll the outcome, or roll the emotional weight of what the outcome could be, roll that onto God. So you do what your part is, and you let him handle the outcome. This encourages me because I was just sitting one day and I was like, man, maybe we shouldn't even just bother with this, like justifying every reason to give up. Maybe we should just go back to just, what we normally do. But we know this lane and this ability to share our family and our faith in a simplistic way is something from God. We've gotten people who've texted us or met us somewhere who we know, who've said like they've gotten stuff from the episodes, they benefited from it, and we're blessed by that. So if you find yourself in this whole comparison loop, maybe it's your weight, maybe it's something that God has called you to do. Ministry can be anything, family. Go back and ask God, am I running the race that you set before me versus the one that I think I should be running? Two different things, two different landscapes. You'll realize if you start running the race that is not set for you to run, you won't have the stamina, you won't have the endurance, you won't have the power, but you also won't have the grace, and the grace helps you run it. So we're going to keep doing our channel, and we're going to keep touching the lives. If it grows one person per year, we're going to do it because we know God is touching people and God is ministering to people across the camera, and that's our goal. That's what we're going to keep doing. So if you are not subscribed, you should subscribe. No. You should subscribe. Life and Cost, we're just telling people stories that we've been through, transitions that we're going through, and things that we're journeying with God. And you get to come along for the ride. So subscribe and go be with God.